Hi, my name is Margot. If you're new here, welcome to the Raving House. If you're not, welcome back. I do my readings a little bit differently. I am a hereditary root worker, healer, and astrologer, and I read using poker cards. These are not my cards. These are cards that actually blend tarot with regular poker card energy, and I actually read them using tarot numerology. Um, um, using numerology, using astrology, the zodiac signs, and as well as there's a lot of hoodoo influence in my style as well. If you're interested in reading reading cards similar to how I do things, there's a link in the description. I'm actually building a course on how to do that, and I leak the videos onto my Patreon. So as well as PDFs about natural medicine and astrology, and talking about subjects that we can actually talk about in groups, as well as on my blog. Okay, all that is in the description if you're interested. So I am actually just doing a quick shuffle. I feel like this one. I do a grid of 9, 3 columns, 3 rows. That's just how I like to do it. Just makes it a little bit easier for me to look at things. I look at things from a north, south, east, west position. Actually, want that one. And I guess we're just gonna dish them out as we see fit. And I guess we're getting an anchor too. Okay, so I do things just slightly differently. So I'll explain them as I go along. Okay, just stay with me. And the first one that flipped over in the top north area is the 8 of Swords, which is also the Judgment card. Justice. The Justice card. It's the 8 of Swords, 8 of Spades, which is also Jupiter and Gemini. Jupiter and Gemini energy is about finding your abundance. But Gemini is someone who just kind of keeps changing their mind. Basically, they're always looking left to right to try to, like, they're waiting for the other shoe to drop. That's the energy that's gone. They're being too judgy about the situation they're dealing with at hand, and that's in the northern position. So it has to do with your physical reality. Okay, north connects to Earth, which connects to the physical. Okay, so we're gonna go for the center. Ooh, Devil card. Whoo. Okay, so somebody is a little too worried about something. Okay, this is the 5 of Wands energy. This is also Saturn in Leo. This is Saturn in Leo energy. Saturn is about tying up loose ends. This is about rules and regulations. This is about structure and form. And this is a Leo energy, which is about being the center of attention. So somebody's being a little controlling about how their world is doing things. And you see how their eyes are closed? In this card, this is about not paying attention to what's actually around you, but really getting lost in your head. Okay, there's a fire, a need to control, a need to make things happen, and someone may be talking in your ear and actually saying the wrong things when actually there's not really as much of a problem going on. Okay, and that's in the middle. Let's go for the whole column. That is the Death card. Wait, now this is the Death card. This is also this is Jupiter in Libra. Okay, so we got Jupiter in Gemini and Jupiter in Libra flagging either side of this Devil card here. Now, I want you to understand something. You got the Death card, you got the Devil card. Now, the Devil card, let me be clear, it's not the card that it's not gloom and doom. It's not like, okay, you're fucked. Let's calm down, okay? We're talking about your mind being controlled. That card, the Devil card, the original Devil card, is actually typically connected to Capricorn. Okay, controlling energy. Okay, we're just about someone whose standards may be too high, who are trying too hard to prove something to themselves. Even the standards for themselves may be too much. Okay, so this is about having a little more perspective. And on either side, we got this counterbalancing Jupiter energy that is looking at what's abundant around you. Okay, and again, we're in not Gemini. The other one is Gemini. This is Libra energy. Jupiter in Libra energy. Okay, so I want you to be clear. I want you to see something. Libra is a cardinal air sign. Cardinal signs are ones that actually force change or balance or initiation within their element. An air element is about thought and communication. This is about finding balance, stability in the mind. Okay, recognizing that what you're so worried about is actually not to be worried about, and no matter what is going on. And the Death card, I want to also point out, the Death card is also about no matter who you are, where you come from, where you grew up, what you believe in, we all go in the same place. So there are some things that are dropped off that do not serve you anymore. finding that stability in the mind and finding a new beginning through making that stability, that balance happen is very essential. So let's move on. I'm actually gonna do a cross. Let's do the anchor card. Interesting. So we've got the Two of Swords. This is also the Hangman card. All right. This is Libra energy. This is Jupiter, Moon in Libra. This is Moon in Libra energy. So what we've got, first of all, your moon sign in your birth chart is how you respond to the energy that's given to you. Just like the phases of the moon actually happen because of how the light hits the moon from the sun and how the earth is passing by in accordance. Okay, and then because of that, there's different phases that happen according to how we respond to that energy. This is similar energy that's going on in your birth chart. We're talking about how your energy responds, your emotions respond, and this is in Libra. Again, we got Libra energy. This is about and Libra also is someone who may be a little bit indecisive. Okay, so we've got Libra energy twice so far. And you might be a little indecisive about something, and that might be getting in the way of you actually, because of the fact that your standards may be a little too high. You may be in a stagnant position. And again, we got two cards that are blindfolded. You really got to stop codepending on what you see. What you don't, just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not trustworthy. You gotta give yourself a chance to actually allow yourself to trust. Okay, so let's do the whole grid. Let's do 4. Let's go. Well, I turned it over first. So okay, squad, get a second opinion. That's what it's saying. Mercury and Cancer energy. This is 3 of Cups. This is 3 of Hearts. This is Mercury and Cancer energy. Mercury is about the thought and communication. The Mercury is also about commerce. It's about exploration. And it's under Cancer. Cancer energy is about squad. This is about clan. This is about finding people who are like-minded and bonding with them, and they will help you in that situation. And it's in the West position. We've got the North, South, East, West. Then we got Northeast, Southeast, Northwest, Southwest. Okay, so this is in the Western position. So, and West connects with water. Water connects with emotion and intuition and creativity. Okay, so where you could really use your strength is in the squad around you. Will help you get you perspective on what you think is a problem with you, your standards being too high, or someone saying the wrong thing to you, and it'll help you move forward with whatever you have trust issues about when it comes to what you're not seeing. Okay, and in the Eastern position, we got the 7. Oh my God. I heard bitch in my head. Okay. We got the 7 of Cups. This is the 7 of Hearts as well. This is Venus. Sorry, excuse me. It's Venus in Scorpio. Okay. Now, Venus is about how you love, and Scorpio is a deep energy. This is a charging Mars energy. This is where you find your abundance. This is telling you have plenty of options. This is plenty of options, and it's in the Eastern position. You see, and you've got a lot of good ideas in your head. It's in the Eastern positions, and it's about the mind. It's about communication. You've got a lot of good ideas in your head that would actually prove to you several things about yourself. That'll give you out of the perspective that you have about your self-esteem. Okay, all right. Somebody, and I feel like, and I keep getting this energy of somebody's frustrated. Either you're frustrated with yourself, someone else who can see your potential is frustrated with you, or it's both. But something's got to stop. Okay, let's start with this card. 7 of... This is the Mars in Leo energy, and it's right underneath this card. Underneath this card, we have this card, okay? We got Venus, and we got Mars. This is Venus in Scorpio. This is Mars in Leo. Mars in Leo... It's the sexism card, but it's also the card for me as a reader that is, it's about trusting people who are like you. They're the only ones that can actually get you out of your situation, or to help create better opportunities for you when things are going rough, okay? I need you to understand something. Standing your ground is very important, because that's the only way you're going to find the people who are like you, who are going to actually vibe with the energy that you give out. If you're giving out mixed signals, you're not going to find the right frequency, and you're not going to give out the right frequency to get the right people to you. So you have to stand on business, defend who you are, and be confident in saying that, you know what, I'm a little fucked up, but I'm working it out. Okay, now that's this one. But over top of this card, we have this card. This is the Temperance card. This is about taking leadership within your own your own emotional balance. This is actually also Cancer energy, Venus in Cancer. So finding trust in yourself, finding trust in the close people around you, but actually taking ownership of the fact that you are still experimenting and finding strength in that understanding. Okay, take what resonates, but that's all in the Eastern position. This is all stuff that you're dealing with in your own mind, your own perspective. It's very important that you pay attention to that. So on the other side here, on the Western side, we got this is Sun in Virgo. This is 8 of Diamonds. This is 8 of Pentacles as well. So this is also about success. 8s are about success, swift success through works, and this is the physical reality. This is Diamond's energy is about the physical reality, what you're doing in the mundane reality. This is Sun, and Sun, your Virgo position is about people who do the most and have all their stuff and their ducks in a row, who are always putting an extra effort in order to be perfect at everything they do. They also have a habit of having too high a standard sometimes, but they tend to blame it on other people when things go out, and they have lists of stuff. Okay, so just, they're not as intense as far as standards are concerned as Capricorn energy, but I want you to be clear about something. This is the energy you also have to put in check by taking better action. This is in the Northwest action. The North is about the physical, it's about the mundane, and the West is about the intuition. So you have to allow your intuition to drive your actions in a positive way, so that you are creating something, a legacy, something that's specific to you, that actually builds something that you can value in yourself. That whatever it is, it could be business, it could be something creative, it could be both. But allow yourself to put that effort in. And in the Southern West position, we have the Hierophant and the 5 of Pentacles. Now, I want to also point out something about the five of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles is also, excuse me. Lunch was good. This is Mercury in Taurus. Mercury in Taurus energy. This is also the Hierophant. In the original book, in the original tarot, we have a couple of homeless people walking past a church, a sanctuary, a place of refuge. You see the keys are right in front of him? In the original Hierophant, there are keys in front of him too. There are opportunities for him to get out of the mindset that this person may be in. But also, this is Mercury in Taurus. Mercury is about trying things and exploring and just not thinking about too much, whereas Taurus is about slow and steady. So there may be business conflicts there, and I also see this business conflict as also conflicts within oneself, and also conflicts within one's standards and perspective, and you have an opportunity to actually look at things from a different perspective. This is the masculine opposite to the High Priestess. The High Priestess and the Hierophant, they counterbalance the masculine and feminine sides of one another, whereas this is the one who takes what they've learned spiritually and outwardly goes and preaches and talks about things. There's also that catch-22 of believing that because you're in a position of authority for some reason or another, that you don't have any other reason to learn more, to grow more, to change more, because you got it all together. No one has it all together. If you still got a heartbeat, you ain't got it all together. You still got more to learn in this reality. But the opportunity is there. Another 5 of Pentacles card in a different deck is this lady walking down an alleyway with this creep right behind her. It's like a dark shadow. There's plenty of places where she could go into and take refuge. There's like hotels, there's like bars. She's got a kid in her arms and everything, but she chooses to keep going down this dark alley and instead of getting away from this creep. There's another one that I've seen where they're locked inside a room, but the keys are right underneath the lock against the door. They have the ability to change their life for the better and find refuge and get an escape where they are in their mind, but they're letting something that they believe they need to have, or their ego or their reputation, get in the way of escaping what they have been dealing with. Okay, now I don't want this to go too far, so I'm gonna go ahead. I feel the need. I'm gonna grab these. I'm gonna do one of these, please. Just one. Ooh. No, keep. Whoop. They gave me two. Okay. Elderberries. There's 3 of them. Good God. Elderberries. There it is. A knowing within bone, allowing it to guide you, which means you know better. You know that you can actually get out of this. You know in your spirit there's a better way to conduct yourself, and you're letting your ego get in the way of you changing your reality for the better. Okay? Next one, Scarecrow. Remember that you are not alone. Remember that you are not alone. Move with confidence as you are guided. Not just here in the physical, like friends, squad, all that jazz, but also your spirit guides that are around you. Okay? Last one, breath work. Allow your breath to expand your spirit and fill your heart. Breathe. Breathe. Stop putting so much pressure on yourself. I keep hearing the word reputation. Someone is trying to uphold a certain reputation. People are depending on you to have it together, because they look to you for support. They look for you for guidance. They look for you. You need to be willing to stand on your business and say, you know what? Maybe I don't know right now. I don't know. And if you don't know, you'll find out. And recognize that there are some things that you can guide them on. And there are some places that it's not going to be absolutely perfect. Okay, you are a human being. I see someone who may actually be in a spiritual position. Have people who look to. They may also be a tarot reader. But I need you to understand that in this situation, there are times when you do not need to have it all together. You're not supposed to. Okay, I'm actually led to these. We're gonna do. I keep saying one card, but they give me as many cards as they freaking feel like it. I don't know what to do about them. Let's see. Okay. I got 2 cards. Okay, fine. Whatever. 4th house of home. And then look, 4. Number 4 is in the bottom corner there. And then we have 42, which is the house. This is the 4th house of home. Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that the 4th house of home is actually Cancer. It's actually ruled by 4th house. Okay. So what we got here. I'm gonna speak off. I'm gonna speak a little more off the cuff here and just speak up and say what I feel called to say. You need to trust your clan. You have a clan of people around you who have been trying to give you perspective, and you keep trying to act like they don't know that you are not all together, and you make them think that they are expecting you to have it together, that you're supposed to be their stability, when they're trying to give you room to breathe and to listen and to understand yourself. They're holding space for you, and you keep saying, "Oh, they need me to have it together." No, they're holding space for you. Take up on that space and give yourself room to breathe. Talk it out. Talk about what's going on with you. You have built a lot of support around you. Some of you out here have built a lot of support around you, and you're not giving yourself the credit where credit is due. And that is your mistake. You cannot let that happen, okay? Because that is what stops you from your blessings, okay? That it's so important that you respect the fact that the clan around you, the people that you have built a support system around you, that they're there for you. You've earned it. You have earned that around you. They're willing to hold space for you when you're not doing too great. There may be some people, I feel like there's some people out here, I feel like there's death in the family. I feel like there's some people who have dealt with some trauma and some loss. Someone moved away from somewhere else and felt like they have to rebuild their reputation all over again. I feel there's somebody who, as the biggest one that's standing out, are people that have struggled with the change of groups in their physical surrounding around them, because they moved away, because they lost someone, or because that person moved away. There's someone who was your support and they moved away. I heard breakup, divorce. Like something changed in your circle of people that ruptured your belief in yourself in some way. And this is something that other people around you are here to support you for, whether it be in physically or the fans you have online, whatever you're talking about. They're here to support you. Give them a chance to, all right? Because this is what's getting in your way, all right? Trust and respect that these people are not going to hold it against you if you need a minute, all right? You got this. You're going to be fine. You're going to be better than fine. Just breathe. Breath work. Breathe. Allow yourself to reflect on what you're feeling and heal. That way you can be the leader that you are called to be from a much fresher perspective that gives others better guidance than you are while still hurt. I cannot stress that enough. It's so important that you do. Okay? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you're interested in learning how to read the way that I do, again, that I'm making a course and I leak it onto my Patreon. It's in the description below. I also have a blog that talks about natural medicine, different spiritual cultures, and restoring the divine feminine in our society. Talking about the history of spirituality and what happened before colonizers screwed it up for everyone, including Europeans, and bringing an awareness and equipping people with the ability to actually build a relationship with their higher self and with their aspect of spirit. Okay, and that's all in my blog, theravenhouse.com. It's in the description. Okay, I love you. I'm so proud of you for showing up to today. I'm glad you're here, and I hope to see you again soon. I love you so much. Take care. Bye bye.